Well, Joe, thanks for joining us and congratulations on your first away day victory of the season.
Yeah, no, the players deserve all the credit. They performed, as always, they performed very, very well, and we've been looking to try to get an away win, in the league so far this season. We've come close at Newport. We were disappointed not to win that one, but so we're absolutely delighted to come away here with the 3 points.
And I suppose with Bristol Rovers' recent problems, the first goal was so important.
Yeah, I think overall the first goal in any game of football is important. It gives that team a big lift and a lot of confidence. And coming to Bristol Rovers, having been here a number of times over the years, is always a tough place to come and get a victory. Bristol Rovers in League Two are an extremely big club, and they've got an extremely large pool of players to choose from. And that's reflected in the size of the club. We've got very good home support and support which backs them to the hill, playing well or not so playing well. So to come away with a victory is extremely pleasing and should give everyone, mostly the players, a lot of confidence.
And certainly Harry Smith is playing with enormous confidence at the moment.
He is, I just spoke to him, I think it's his 6 goals this season so far, and he hasn't necessarily trained too many times either. He didn't train this week, trained yesterday, but didn't get a full week's training with the knee, picked up a bit of a knee injury last week in the home game, and it's going well for Harry. He's a big threat from crosses, as we said previously, and we worked a decent corner routine, and Harry's scored at the near post, and he's a big threat.
Lovely move for the second, with the cross coming in for Theo Archibald.
Yeah, that's right. We've got some good delivery, good deliverers at the club. Tom James included, and once it dropped to Theo, who's also having a very good time at the moment. His confidence level is very high. As soon as it dropped him on the edge of the box and he got that first touch right, you just knew that you didn't necessarily know that it was going to go in, but you knew that it was going to hit the target. And it was a very good sort of half volley. Took it early, took it with a lot of confidence, and give us a good chance then of giving us a platform to go on to win, to get 3 points.
Goals being shared around for the O's at the moment. Aaron Dridden with the third.
Well, yeah, particularly pleased for all the forwards when they score, because it just gives them confidence and belief. And Aaron in particular didn't come into this club with a goal scoring record, but I think that's his 4th goal of the season, and I'm pleased for him to score, and I'm pleased for him to score with his head. You have to say it was a very, very good delivery from Tom James. He had one person to pick out in the box, that was Aaron, and he picked him out, and Aaron's kept his head down and put it in. And again, it's a nice feeling. A 3-0 up in the first half is a very good feeling.
You worked so hard for the clean sheet. You came so close to get it, but another penalty conceded. I'll make it 4 now for the season.
Yeah, and I make you right. It is 4. And again, just the context of the situation. Do I think that was a penalty? I don't think so. It's shoulder to shoulder. But in the context of the situation and the way sort of things were with the crowd having a bit of a go at the ref, it gave the ref a decision to make, and again that one's gone against us. Again, that's disappointing, because I thought we played well. The back 3 of Alex and Omar Beckles, Dan Happ, and then Shadrach when he came on. That back 3 and Lawrence with Darren Pratley and Clay in front, and Tom James and Connor Wood, they played very, very well in a defensive performance, and pretty disappointed that we didn't get a clean sheet for their efforts.
Because it was about game management in the second half. You knew that Bristol Rovers would come back strongly, and tempers were rising, of course, before we came to half-time.
Yeah, like I said, it's a tough place to come. The crowd here are very good, and they can back their team, and they seem to feel that the referee had made some wrong decisions, and maybe he did, maybe he didn't, and it shows what good support they have, because really they could have turned on the team, but they didn't. They turned on the ref, even though we were 3-0 up, and so it can make life a bit difficult. Second half, it was just it's very difficult to go out and sort of perform in the manner of the first half when you're 3-0 up at half time. Is human nature. You've got something to hold on to, and but I thought we remained compact. Thought we worked very, very hard. Thought the front players really closed down and press for us. And again, I thought we deserved a clean sheet on the day, and we didn't quite get one. So we'll be looking to get that next week.
And of course, next week it is Mansfield Town. I understand a certain Dan Johnson was on target for them today.
Was he? I didn't know that, but I do know he had a particularly good spell here last year, scoring goals up front in a sort of 4-3-3 formation as the number 9, and he's one that we respect, and one that we will have to look after in terms of him not scoring against his old club. And there's another player maybe playing called Ollie Hawkins that we had at previous clubs as well. They're a very good combination and a very good pair, very good balance between the pair of them, and we're going to have to work very, very hard in order to try shut them out next week.
Looking towards that game, Dan Happy's injury, is that going to be a problem?
It's not something I've asked him about too much. I don't quite know what the injury was, and he has been feeling his groin on and off now for a couple of weeks, and so I'm just wondering if that has flared up. If Dan Happ is not fit, we have an able replacement in Shadrach Oggy, who's made a really good start, as Dan has, a really good start to this season. So we've got a little bit of strength in depth. So if one player isn't quite right or not fit, we should have someone to step in and fill his boots.
And Adam Thompson, is he coming back to fitness now?
Adam Thompson is outside, as we call now, outside running, and is in the process of getting back into training with the group. He's not there yet. I'm sure he'll have another week outside with the physios, and then hopefully very soon he'll be out training with us, on a regular basis.
And Paul Smith?
Paul Smith is out and making very good progress, and we're looking forward to getting Paul back out there, and he's close to joining in with the group. It might be this week, might be the end of this week, and we're looking forward to getting Paul back in the mix, and Paul's got to work very, very hard in order to get into the team.
And finally for me, any other injuries? It seemed like Craig Clay took a knock in the first half.
Yeah, I think there was a tackle with Whelan where it's pretty much two experienced players going head to head on a tackle, and Craig's not going to pull out, and nor is Whelan, very experienced campaigner. But Craig was fine, finished the game. We'll be assessing Craig probably Monday morning. It's the sort of thing that can flare up over the weekend, and we'll be assessing Craig on Monday morning. But as of now, there's nothing to report on that.
Thanks very much. Congratulations.